Technology is constantly affecting the environment both positively and negatively. There are some negative effects of technology on development. The excellent living standards are a result of the industry's adoption of technology resources. Science and technology improve the comfort and ease of human living. However, it also has a negative effect such as the establishment of companies that emit dangerous chemicals into the atmosphere. It causes air pollution that leads to climate change, global warming, and poor human and animal health. Another effect of science and technology is the invention of plastics that causes accumulation of waste.
The Philippines, as a developing country, the rapid technological innovation of the past 20 years has spawned numerous opportunities for improving the quality of life. In 1980 to 2000, during President Cory Aquino administration, she helped establish the Department of Science and Technology. Succeeding presidents have had their fair share of policies geared towards improving the sector. Schools before are lacking in materials, especially the laboratories and equipment. Providing healthcare to the community is manually processed. Public transportation and logistics are developing throughout the time. In the 20th century, the advancement of technology was visible and accessible globally. To take advantage of technology-driven opportunities, people and communities in which they live must have affordable access to the tools, including the advanced telecommunications, computers, and software. And they must learn how to use these tools and to create new uses that benefit their lives and work.
In 1972, established the Philippine Atmospheric, Geophysical, and Astronomical Services, or PAGASA. Its function was to provide environmental protection and to utilize scientific knowledge to ensure the safety of the people. While in 1973, created the Philippine National Company to promote industrial and economic development through effective and efficient use of energy resources. And the Philippine Clean Air Act of 1999 was enacted by Congress on June 23, 1999 to protect and preserve the environment and ensure the sustainable development of its natural resources.
On June 15 of 2000, the Congress passed the Republic Act 8792, or also known as the Electronic Commerce Act of 2000, which aims to facilitate domestic and international transactions through utilization of electronic mediums and technology to recognize the authenticity and reliability of electronic documents. While on January 12, 2017, Republic Act 9357 was passed as it aims to reduce the country's dependence on imported fuels with due regard to the protection of public health, environment, and the natural ecosystems consistent with the country's sustainable economic growth. And then in December of 2008, the Republic Act 9513, or the Renewable Act of 2008, was passed, which pursues to accelerate the exploration and development of renewable energy sources to achieve energy self-reliance through the adoption of sustainable energy development strategies.
There are government policies and laws pertaining to science and technology from 2012, 2016, and 2018, like the RA 10175 or the Philippine Cybercrime Prevention Act of 2012, passed September 12, 2012, an act defining cybercrime providing for the prevention, investigation, suppression, and also the imposition of penalties, therefore, and for other purposes. The next one is the RA 10612, an act expanding coverage of the science and technology scholarship program and strengthening the teaching of science and mathematics in secondary school and for other purposes. And lastly is the RA 10844, an act creating the Department of Information and Communication Tech, or DICT, which was assigned into law on May 23, 2016. In accordance with the law, the DICT shall be the primary policy, planning, coordination, implementing, and administrative entity of the executive branch of the government that will plan, develop, and promote the National ICT Development Agenda.
In 2016, the Duterte administration increased its budget to quadruple for Department of Science and Technology, or DOST, reassuring its commitment during President Duterte's speech in the celebration of National Science and Technology Week. Here are the following accomplishments of the Duterte administration. Diwata 1 and Diwata 2 satellites are launched in year 2016 and 2018. It is made by another batch of Filipino scientists and can also be utilized in agriculture and disaster preparedness. During the Memorandum of Agreement between Russia and Philippines about the space program will be materialized. President signed a new law which is the Republic Act 11035, an act of institutionalizing the Balik Scientist Program. They agreed upon standardizing video call charge to 2.50. Lastly, the Department of Science and Technology installed 271 new weather stations and installed the Zamboanga Doppler weather radar system.
It is clear now that science and technology have contributed to the global improvement of people's lives and living conditions. Due to our status as a developing nation, the Philippines' level of science and technology is still poor when compared to developed nations like Japan and the USA. Therefore, there is a critical need to pass new laws and strengthen those that are already in place in order to advance science and technology, particularly research and development in the country.